Hello and welcome to Ink and Inspirations. I am Lisa Brown, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and in this video I wanted to show you an easy little fabric flower using the Summer Smooches fabric collection that is available now through April 30th from Stampin' Up! This is a product that will also be in the new catalog, which will debut on June 1st. I think it's a fun, bright colored fabric, and the whole collection is just has beautiful, bright, fun colors for summer. Well, the project that I decided to work on really came and was inspired by this fabric flower that was in the celebration brochure recently. And so I wanted to show you how I put it together. I cut a piece of one of the prints of the designer fabric at 1 inch by 6 inches. I didn't measure it, I just eyeballed it and cut up 6 inches, okay? And then what I did is I took my scissors, and I use these just for fabric and ribbon, so I tie ribbon on them. These are the craft scissors from Stampin' Up! And approximately every 1/4 inch, I cut a slit up to about a 1/4 inch from the other end. And I've done most of these, but I wanted to show you how I did it. I just guesstimated like that. And then for this particular piece, you can see the edges are angled. And so what I did there is I started at the point with my scissors and just cut up at an angle. And that gave it a fun little edge. Okay, so now I have a needle threaded with just some white sewing thread, and I knotted it on the end, and I'm just going to do a gathering stitch starting at one end of the top that is not cut, and leave the little fringe open along the other edge. And I'm just going in and out probably about every 1/4 inch, not doing it exact, just we're going to do a gathering stitch, and it's just in and out. And you can see I can go quite a ways here before I have to pull my needle through, and having a good knot is important so it catches on this end. And I'm going to continue on until I get to the other end. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it tight. I got it caught around the edge there, and I'm just going to gather it up just like that. Okay, now I want to make some semblance of a circle, okay, to make the flower. But what I need to do is connect these two ends. So how I did that is I just came across, it's on this end, I came across to this end and just went through with my needle and pulled it, and that's connecting these. And then you can see where these two petal-like pieces are touching now. So I'm just going to come back through and secure that a couple of times. And then you can play with it and adjust your gathers. Okay? Doesn't have to be exact, and you don't have to be a seamstress to be able to do this and work with the fabric. And fabric can add a lot of texture and just fun to the project. With these particular little flowers, I think they would even be cute as lapel pins with a little pin on the back. You'll see in just a minute. Okay, you can see I did another stitch connecting and pulling it a little tighter. And I mean, this is not something that's going to go through the washer, so, you know, it's not going to come apart. You just need to put a few securing stitches there. And then to finish it off, I like to come through the loop here and just pull it. Sometimes a little petals want to get caught in your loops. It's not hard to pull through though. Just like that, and then I'm going to cut off the excess thread. Now, I have previously done another print of the fabric. I cut this one at the same length, about 6 inches and 1 inch wide, but on this particular piece you can see I did not angle the edges, I left them flat. So once I cut at the 1/4 inch intervals for the fringe, I just left it alone. And now I'm going to layer this one on top of this one and use one of these really darling fabric brads that are in the Summer Smooches collection. Now these won't be available, so be sure after, in the new catalog that is. So be sure and stock up on these now. They're so cute and colorful. And what I'm doing, I'm talking and not telling you what I'm doing. There's the hole in the middle there that the little prongs of the brad just stick right through. You can't really see it, but you just feel, and it just slides right through there. And then open up the back, and look how cute. You can arrange it a little bit. Okay, and let me show you a project that I made with it. Here I have a card. I just used a strip of the Summer Smooches designer paper. I have my fabric flower with a brad. I did some Versamark stamping with the Bright Blossom set just to kind of give my base a background. And I have So Grateful. This is from the Apothecary Art set, punched with the Word Window Punch and the Modern Label Punch. So I hope you will give that a try. Our fabric is really pretty, and you can do some fun things with it, paper crafting wise, or to embellish your clothes or other bags or other items. So if you have any questions, email me at lisa@inkinspirations.com. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.